Acceptance doesn't mean,
Yo, hello, Mr. Brown. Hello, Mr. Brown. Hello, Mr. Brown.
hello everybody, Mr. Brown here, continuing our series on acceptance of others. Now, I kind of teased you twice, so I'm going to go ahead and say the sentence right now. Acceptance doesn't mean agreement. Just because I accept you as a human being does not mean we're always going to agree on everything. We're going to see the world differently, but I can still accept you as a person and disagree with you. Let me just say this, students, I apologize on the behalf of the adults in our world today. We have not done a great job of modeling what it means to accept each other, but disagree. Because when we disagree, then we start to call people names and we put labels on them. So we don't have to talk about issues, we can call them names. And that's not a good thing to do. We need to learn as adults how to model, first of all, how to do it ourselves, and model to you that I can accept you and value as a person, but disagree with you. And just because I disagree with you doesn't mean I have to call you names and put you down. I just started a new podcast where I start talking about some of these political issues or even just our cultural issues we're going through right now, and politics gets involved with it because politics got involved with education and medicine. But I'm giving my point of view and sharing my thoughts, but I'm not calling people names. I'm not even pointing and labeling people either. I'm just sticking to the issue. Because I can accept people who think different from me, and I'm grateful that they do think different because sometimes I learn from people. I mean, every once in a while I learn because I pretty much know everything, right? No one knows everything. That's why it's important to accept others. But if I accept them, doesn't mean I have to agree with everything they say or they stand for. But it also means I shouldn't label them and dismiss them. And I think that's what's really sad to me in our world. We label people so we can marginalize them or dismiss them because we'll say, oh, they're this, they're that, they're this, and we don't talk about what their real thoughts are. Again, acceptance doesn't mean agreement on all things. I can accept you as a person, but I can surely disagree with you. Because guess what? I'm happily married. I'm very happily married. Been married for 12 years. And I love my wife. I accept her for who she is. But guess what? We don't always agree because half the time I'm wrong. We don't always agree on everything. But I accept her as who she is. And we learn and we grow together. And I really hope our world can be the same way. On that same note, acceptance doesn't mean endorsement. That word endorsement means like a public approval of your behavior, your choices. Now, I can accept you as a person, I can love you as a person, but I don't have to endorse all of your behavior and choices because some of those I won't agree with. I'm not going to, and you can't say to me because I don't approve of or endorse your behavior that I'm hateful or I'm this or I'm that. No, I can accept you as a human being, as a person, and disagree with your bad choices. Because if you're stealing from people, I don't agree with that. I'm not going to endorse you stealing people, but you as a person, I'm going to value you. I hope that makes sense, because I think in our world today, we're divided over so many different things. And it's important to accept other people as human beings with value because they're a person. Even if that means I disagree with you and I refuse to endorse some of your bad behavior, and I hope you don't endorse my bad behavior whenever I make a bad choice. I don't want you to endorse that. I want you to speak up. Hopefully I can correct that and be better. Ultimately, the idea is this. Acceptance of others doesn't mean agreement all the time, nor does it mean endorsement. But it means I accept you as a person. I value you because of who you are. You're a human being. Hope that makes sense. And it's a choice. And it's a choice we have to work at because sometimes we dismiss people because they're not just like us. It's a choice. When you make better choices, you will live a better life. So choose well. Oh yeah.